going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Alexa, pause. You're going to get me demonetized, bitch. All right. So what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome out here to the shed, backyard prospecting, BSing in the shed, hanging out, shooting the shit. You know how we do it. So, thank you all for tuning in. How many people we got here? The thing says 4, but I can see there's already more than that. There we go. Updates. We're looking at 12 now. Everybody's showing up. Awesome. Glad to have you all here. Like I said, I'm glad you all are able to make it. As always, I appreciate that you slice off some of your evening on a Friday night to come hang out with Dig Daddy out here in the shed. Have ourselves a good time, run a little dirt, get a little gold, and otherwise just BS. I hope the week's been kind to you all. If not, I hope the weekend holds a better day for you. Kind of catching up on some of the chat that I skipped out on as I'm fumbling around trying to get the show going. What is up to everybody? I'm not going to go down the list because you all know who yous is, and I thank you. So welcome. This week's been pretty mellow for me. I've been working from home most all the week, so that's been nice not having to spend any money on gas. The wifey's still got to drive all over the place, so there's that. But looking at getting rid of my car, probably going to sell that over to Shift tomorrow night. And then it's just going to be the Element. Got my prospecting mobile. I'll fix that baby up and make her a beast. Hey, Jared, good to see you. Glad you're able to make it. I know you're in a different part of the world. You know, it was snowing here the other day. It only went for maybe like 5 minutes. It was just a little itty bitty dusting. But man, that got me worried, and I'm just like, damn it, I don't want to deal with this. Let me go get home so I can just hunker down. Uber my food for the next 3 days. But you can't even do that because nobody wants to drive for anywhere. Because, you know, nobody wants to drive their little Corolla or Dodge Neon or whatever the fuck they're driving, little something in the snow. Got 5 new spots. Nice. It's always good to have more spots. More spots to go dig your shovel. I don't have nearly enough. I need to explore more. Hang out with some more people. Get some info on where their spots are. But definitely got to get back out to the rivers, man. I'm itching to put that little sluice out to some river work. I think it'd be good times. No problem, Carl. I'm glad you enjoyed that bag. Once I realized that the Sasquatch was you, I was like, oh, okay. All right, it's time. Let's dump a shitload of garnets up in this guy. See how he likes it. If you got a tumbler, you could tumble those bigger ones, or you could just cut them down. I don't know if you have lapidary stuff. I don't recommend buying lapidary stuff unless you really, really want to do lapidary stuff. Otherwise, shit's expensive and messy. And if you do like I did and you hack together all your stuff, it's really messy and it takes up a lot of space. I really wish I had one of those little units. I forget the brand. There's probably a couple of them who make them. But they're wheels. They're like these big rubber wheels, and they do pretty sure they put like a band, continuous band sandpaper, or they have the wheels that are just, they have the diamond grit on them, and you just and you wet lap right there. Makes it super easy because it's all your tools, all your different size grit is just lined up, so you just boom, 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 go down the line, boom, and then polish it up at the end. Boom, you're done. And that's what I want. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I'd get more into. But I need a big lap saw. The little table saw does not cut it. If I had just slabs, it'd be fine. But rocks don't generally come in slabs, not the pretty ones. So you need something a little bit bigger to hack them down. Yeah, for sure. It was a good vid. Appreciate the shout out. Yeah, I should check what the weather's like going to be like on Sunday. See if I can get out, go dig some holes. I got a hole that I started last season that I want to get back out at. The very first pan, I think. I don't think I ever actually made the video from that day. I don't think I ever posted that one. But I think I still have the film from it. Maybe I should put that one out. The very first pan I got had like 20, 30 color in it. It was nicest pan I ever got from the very first shovel. And it was a pretty decent hole from there. But I kind of left a lot of the potential alone. So I need to get back out there and put some work to it. The spot's weird. It's way off from the water line, and it's back where you wouldn't think was part of the path, but apparently it was. Oh yeah, no, I have the film somewhere. I have the footage somewhere, but it was like mid last season. Me and GS went out, and Rob was out there with us, or I guess maybe I was out there with him. But very first spot that I picked, I just looked. I was like, I like that spot, and it actually worked out pretty damn nice. And that's where I spent the rest of my day. Yes, this is very true. The gold is usually where the creek was, not where it's at now. Because where it's at now, it's still fluid, right? It's still moving. Gold right here today may very well be right there tomorrow, and maybe, and I'm going to exaggerate a lot, maybe a mile down the river the next day, or by the next year, or whatever. However long it takes for that gold to move, it's still moving. It's not necessarily done going where it's going. It got there somehow, so it may still be on its way. Yeah, they posted theirs. So my pan might be on GS's video. But yeah, it was like one of the videos you probably seen it. We were all in there. I just haven't posted my version of it because I got lazy. Yeah, the ancient rivers, the old alluvial deposits from where the rivers used to go when the gold was still fresh up on top. And as it migrated, the waters changed and it didn't move anymore, but it was still plentiful. So yeah, that's where that's the where you want to find, right? That's what you want to find out there is the big piling of where gold never moved. And it's still there. As long as it's not affected, it's probably going to stay where it's at until it doesn't. Whatever may happen, but most likely that's where it's going to be till somebody finds it. Yeah, there's a good group of guys out here, most definitely. And anytime GS posts a video and I'm not there with him, I feel jealous. I'm like, man, should have called me. I'd probably have been at work anyways, but it's like, man, I want to get out there and hang out, dig some holes. but got to go out there with him on like a weekend, you know. Is he in here? Tell him motherfucker. Hit me up. If you're watching this video later, hit me up. Let me know. Down to dig holes on the weekend. But, so yeah. What am I supposed to be talking about? I should probably like map out topic schedule. First, we're going to cover this, then we're going to cover that, then we're going to talk about this. But I would probably leave the notes inside and forget anyway, so why bother? But what goal did we do this last weekend? That was a dirt hog, right? That was pretty good stuff. Man, I was really surprised. It's some pretty damn good. I liked getting that bonus bag. That was pretty sweet. Now, I'll take those bonus bags all day long, every day. Pay dirt? Yeah, every time, man. I got a little cup of dirt over there. We'll run it down the mini sluice and see what we can find. Yeah, culverts is a great place to look if somebody hasn't already cleaned it out, because it just hits a wall. It's like a fake bedrock, that concrete wall, or the dirt that doesn't flow but out the spout. So yeah, underneath that spout under there could pile up because it can't go anywhere. And if it's piled high, then inside, if it's a big enough culvert pipe that you can actually get into. I mean, if it's tiny, good luck. Oh, you guys want the golf video? You know, the golf video is usually in the description, but you're right. I probably should post it. Let me get a link for y'all. Wow, chicky, wow, wow. Click it, stick it, pin that shit. All right, so y'all know what to do. Hit that link, throw a comment on the comments, like the thing. If you haven't already liked this thing, hit the button. We gotta beat the algorithm, damn it. We gotta show them. We gotta show the digital overlords that this is safe content for middle-aged people with attitudes who like gold. But good attitudes. Not no bad attitude jackets. I'm the only sour puss. Sour graper. But I got nothing to complain about this week I can't think of. I may have had something to complain about before I started the stream, but then I went and smoked that joint, and suddenly I'm less irritable. Who knew? Who knew that would work out that way? That Rick James put you on the ass, put you on your face. But everybody left. They all went off to click the thing. They'll be back. Oh yeah. I mean, if you think about the recovery methods of old, they weren't too much far off from what we do now. The process hasn't changed that much, but the efficiency of their equipment was way, way worse. I mean, shit, people still use mining moss. That fucking garbage. Move on. You know, there's better technology now, but they didn't have that back in the day, so they'd lose a lot of stuff. They were keeping bigger shit, you know, the stuff that hung around. So absolutely, you want to go around those old mining camps at the end of their run, their tailings pile, work that shit. 'Cause I bet you find a lot of fine and flour gold. Or at least some, more than maybe somewhere else in the space there. Or maybe not. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Gold is where it is. Gold is where you find it, as they say. But speaking of finding gold, let's take a look at what gold is going for this week. Doop-doo. Doop-doo-doo. The wrong direction. All right, let's go check it out. Wow, it's a red screen. What the fuck? There we go. Whew, look at that. I think this is updated. Let's rerun it and see if that's accurate. And it looks to be, as of right now, our precious, so precious, gold is sitting at $1,999.19 per troy ounce. Mountains, and then for some reason it took a little bit of a dip. But I mean, 960, it's not really a dip from where it was last week. So we're still way up in 1999. Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. I'm sorry, I couldn't pass that up. It was just right there. But not bad. 1999 and 19 cents. So if you got it, right on. If you need it, get it. Because it's probably just going to keep going up for a while. I think now is the time that you need to get that gold in hand before it starts rocketing off. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I always recommend you get more gold. If you have gold, get more gold. If you have no gold, get some gold. Just because gold is cool to have, not for any investment purposes of any reason. But it happens to be worth some shit too, so all the better reason to have more. Damn it. Moss? No, moss is, I don't know. I'm going to use moss. I use a dream mat. And dream mats are super easy to clean out because they're cells instead of little meshy things. That, yes, those little meshy things are probably going to catch your gold, but all the extra cons that you get stuck with, that's so much more work to separate your gold from your heavies and dirt. So if you can get rid of as much of that as you can, that's the way to go. Ooh, all right, Donna Corin, thank you. Much appreciated. You want to run 20 yards? Get a bigger dream mat. You probably don't need it because you probably catch all your gold in the first couple of, few inches. Vendetta, Mike, I'm doing good. Out here drinking my lemonade. Being anxious because I'm super stoned and I want to start running some dirt. And I knew I had some things I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember what they were. Who knows? I did get some stuff today, though. So the next piece for the shed here is solar power, so I can quit running the stupid extension cord out from the house every time I want to come out to the shed. And I got my solar charger / inverter. That just got delivered today. This bad boy. It's only 1,000 watts, but I don't think I really need more than that out here, to be completely honest. I wanted to do the 2,400 watt But at the end of the day, the biggest thing I'm going to wind up running out here is going to be an air conditioner. That's going to be a little itty bitty 350 watt device. And so that still leaves me like 900 watts to run a water pump and some LED lights, which I thought I needed to go bigger, do like a big 24-volt system. I don't. I just need to get the rest of the stuff ordered. There's still about $1,200 worth of equipment that I got to order. It's the solar panels, a battery. The battery is like half that. It's like $700 for a cheap battery, and then all the cables and everything to hook it all up. And I got to build a rack for it. But I got the Amazon shopping cart filled up. Yeah. It's all going to come down to how you're running your dirt and how much water. I mean, it's always done really well for me, but I mean, if it doesn't work well for the big production guys, then they want to get whatever works best, you know. I just like having to have that much extra cons because it's doing that much work holding on to stuff. It's more of a pain in the ass to clean out. I kind of like on I forget what the name of it is, the plastic sluice, but it has little strips that you can pop in there, and you can put the little mat, but they're smaller. You know, they're not the big ass ones. But see, my mind's always around like small setup like this, or like an 8-inch sluice or something like that, because that's what I use. Oh, bad motherfucker right there. But I want to go somewhere where I can get my Hydroforce nozzle and bring that out, because I bought one of those, and then I hurt my knee, so I never could take it out anywhere because setting up even a little dredge, there's a lot of heavy stuff you have to carry out. A motor, pump. Well, I guess the motor is the pump. Um, Gas for that, a sluice or a high banker, or whatever your dredge setup is. And man, the hose is so heavy. You wouldn't think hose is so damn heavy. Maybe I got the wrong kind of hose. Maybe I fucked up right there, but that hose is heavy, man. Try to carry in 80 pounds worth of dredge shit on your back. That'll make you sore the next day, man. What's going on, Coyote? Life's good. Life is good. But yeah, really got no more topics going on. Let me think. There's a gold show going on in Cali here soon. There's one going on, I think, in Lodi, and then one going on in Fresno. So go check out the GPAA site, see what they say. And if you're in those areas, go check them out. I think there's another one going on in Idaho this next weekend, or this weekend. So if you're over there, you should check that out. I guarantee you there will be lots of cool ass shit to do, and tons of dirt you can bring home from there. See, that's what I like the most, is when you go out there, you can buy a bag of dirt. You don't have to pay shipping. Just throw it in your bag and you're good to go. I wind up setting up like a month's worth of reviews just grabbing dirt at gold shows. If there's enough prospectors in an area, maybe they would, if there's a chapter out there. If there's not, maybe you should be the one to do it. Start one up. Is that like one of those big jawbreakers when you take the hammer and smash it into smaller pieces? Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, if anything, it'll at least get you in touch with other people in your area who are into it, and maybe there's another group out there, and you don't need GPAA; they're doing their own thing. And that might be why GPAA doesn't do much there because there's already groups doing stuff. That, or there's just no gold there and nobody gives a shit. That could be it as well. But usually, if there's gold, there's people who know there's gold, and somebody's getting it. But I'm feeling like doing some sluicing. What about you guys? You guys want to run some dirt? What do you say? Should we fire this sluice up? Slip over to the other camera? Yeah, Facebook's good for a lot of local groups. Um, check on there. A lot of the websites that used to do that, they kind of dried up, and Facebook has taken that place for them. So that's always a good first place to look into stuff. If anything, you'll that's a good path. It'll point you towards those groups that may be somewhat elusive. One of my problems is there's a local group that I want to get signed up with, the Bedrock guys, but their website is down, or it has been. And then so I try to go to their Facebook site, and they're like, "You can't join our Facebook site. You got to sign up." And I told them, like, the website's down. I can't sign up if the website's down, and so I can't I can't join the group. I can't join the site. I can't sign up as a membership. Uh, yeah, to all of me. What's going on, brother? Miller's Backyard Prospecting and Zoo. Huh. It's FYI, Backyard Prospecting is a trademark name. But how's it going out there in Tuolumne? Yes, private land. That's what I really want, is to get some private land that I can set up on, dig some stuff out, and leave a shed or something there where I can have my gear. I guess maybe that's not a good idea. If there's somebody, I mean, what's a lock when you're out in the middle of nowhere and nobody's going to be around for, any amount of time? What's it take to break a lock off of a shed? So maybe it's not a good idea to leave a bunch of stuff out. But at least I could like set up my element like a little RV, camp there, camp out of my element for a week, not have to haul my stuff back and forth. Do that a couple times a month. Yeah, got to get the portable stuff. Well, that's the problem. If I set up my element as a camper, then it doesn't leave a whole lot of room for gear. So yeah, I got to pack light, which sucks because you'd think, oh, just fill the thing up. So yeah, that's what you need is a bunker. You dig into the ground, but you can't do that unless you own the land. You can't just put a claim and build a permanent structure there, saying, "Hey, I have a claim here." You know. Oh no! I hope you guided them along the right path, the path of righteousness. Smack their ass down. How many hours? I'm going for 200. I figure the one I got right now, I think is a 12. And that only powers the lights out here for like a half hour. So that's not good enough. But with the solar supplementing it, I think 200 should be good if I don't have good light or just not enough for me hanging out here, you know, for like 3-4 hours at a time. So, you know, I'm not trying to live out here or anything, so I don't need like kilowatts, kiloamp hours. But I do want enough that I can be out here for hours and not worry about the alarm going off telling me to shut everything off or the shit's gonna die. Yeah, definitely want to call the rangers or the sheriffs on them. Hopefully the sheriff will give a shit enough to come out and do something about it. Yeah, I mean, depending on the pump that you're trying to run, you know, how many watts, how many amps does your pump pull, how many watts, the math will, you know, chop it down for you. But you should probably be fine with like 100. Again, depending on how long you want it to do that, because that's really what that battery is going to determine. Um, the inverter is going to determine how much power you can deliver overall, anyways. But when I have just the battery hooked up, I try to just run only lights out here because I'm not, when I'm using that battery, the little battery, the intention isn't to stay out here for hours and run the pump. It would go through that real quick. Which sucks because I think I bought that battery to run a pump out at the river originally. Or for my gold cube. That's what it was for the gold cube. But I think it'll probably still run it fine there, but I don't know, maybe I just spend longer out here than I realize. Get the wife all pissed off at me. I don't know. I'm not looking for a break-even point. I just like the idea of having solar out here so I don't have to dig a trench. That's really what it is. That's what it comes down to. Is I don't want to dig a trench across my yard and then have to get an electrician out here and a permit and all that shit. The shed with solar, I can hook that up myself and not have to ask anybody's permission. Or at least that's my logic behind it. On a backpack backhoe. I know, right? That'd be, you know how well that would sell? I'd buy 3 of them. But the backhoe couldn't be gas powered. Well, maybe it would be all right. I think, you know what? I think those little komatsus, those little itty bitty, they look like they'd be toys, but they're legitimate one-man digging machines. You might be able to get away with one of those. Probably not. That's probably over the line of what you can take out to the river legally. Put them grandkids to work. That's right. Keep telling my son to work out and get fit because when we go out to Roaring Cap next year, I'm going to put him to work. So you better be ready for it. What do you mean, Brian? What are you talking about, safety meeting time? Of course it's safety meeting time. That's delicious. So you know what? I say sports the 534. Let's fire up the sluice while I get this fired up. And we'll run us a little bit of dirt. What do you guys say? Sound good? Sounds good to me. 419. If you're not there, get there. Whoosh. Julie just get here? What's going on, Julie? Glad you're able to make it. As per usual, we got ourselves some of that roaring camp. A little bit of gnome dirt. Now I just gotta find my shovel. Shovel down. Well, that's not good. I seem to have misplacing my shovel. Well, that's weird as hell. My shovel's missing. I mean, probably not missing. Obviously, it's going to be somewhere here. I mean, shovels don't have legs. They can't walk away. Shovel can't quit me. Maybe it fell in. Ooh, that water's cold. And there's not a shovel in there. Alright, well, ain't that a bitch? I ain't gonna make you guys wait for me to find that. So, I'll use this shovel, little spoon instead. Bummer, man. What went out? You know what? It might be in one of the toolboxes. I might have accidentally dropped it in there when I was putting them together. That doesn't sound right, though. Not in there. Ah, I found it. One more with this. I need to get a new microphone for this setup, though. One that I can move closer to me. But I know I probably sound distant right now, and it's not just the joint in my mouth. Kind of farther away from the mic. What up, Mike? What up, Mike? Mike. Look, gold. Oh, there's more down there. Nice. And that's a big shovel, man. I mean, it's a big little shovel. This I want to say is like 6. Guess it all comes down to how big is what you're feeding. How much do you want to throw in that at a time? Thank you. I have them special do these ones for me that I use for my toolbox sluices. This last batch, I had them also do me a red and black adventure sluice. And a red and black micro. That's because I wound up liking the color combo. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to keep using that. Awesome, Lonely. Well, I hope you enjoy it. The things are super fun. You'll have this exact same map, or sluice. Well, not the exact, they're all unique. Yeah, post up some videos. Tell me how you like it. Let that run for a sec. She doesn't get rid of any magnetics, not a lot. I'm gonna take you guys off topic for a bit. I've been watching. I re-signed up on Paramount Plus, right? Because I've been wanting to watch a lot of the new Star Trek stuff, and signed up. Started with Discovery. Man, that's actually a pretty good damn show. I've been binging it for the last week. I just can't stop watching it, man. It's freaking compelling. The ropes of YouTube. There's only one thing I can say about YouTube is just be and do what works for you. Don't try to become a caricature of yourself, because you can burn yourself out if you try to over-animate yourself. Get tired of your own character. I can imagine that happens a lot. Just use it as a comfort tool to get yourself comfortable doing all that. And everything will come from there. I think people appreciate tubers who are genuine and don't try to fancy bullshit everything up. So, fuck do I know? I only got 1,000 subscribers. I'm not no Mr. Beast with 1 billion subscribers and a hamburger stand. This Big Daddy playing with gold and dirt and shit. How about that? Hey, back there, a little way. You guys see that? I hope you can. Take it a little closer if you can. There's your gold, baby. Actually, a nice scattering in there. Not shabby at all. Rocky Mountain, what's going on? Yes, I am well tonight. What's up? Let's get this suckered up. We can weigh it out. Okay. Yeah, some really nice little chunkies in there. This batch of Roaring Camp has yielded some nice little pieces. I won't call them nuggets because they're not nuggets, but nice little nuggy flakes. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Is they're nuggy flakes. Oh, I don't know if I can get you guys all the way over to the torch. There we are. Trying to find the loop. Ah, there it is. Fire it up. There we go. I'll let this cool off for a little bit. In the meantime, let me find my cursor. There it is. And Big Daddy's back. What's up? All right, so I'm back at the seat. What is happening? Boom, boom, boom. What caught? What am I reading about AU fam? He's back? He's good? Is that the update I'm hearing? Do hope that's the case. All right. Oh, he actually had a stream tonight. Oh, that's good. That's good, man. I'm bummed that I missed it. I was clicking around on his site, on his page. I didn't see. Okay, that's why I didn't see it, because I'm streaming. Well, I'm glad that he's up and about and feeling energetic enough to get back in front of the camera. So yeah, that's awesome. Wow, that's a big go-kart place that they have 6 blocks that you can go in it. All the go-kart places that I have are just like a track. The main one at the raceways is huge freaking track, and they let you race around for like 15 minutes. The carts go like 50 miles an hour. It's pretty dope, but it's expensive as hell. It's like $40 a race per person. But man, that stuff's fun. I love going kart racing. But that would suck to have to walk it back. 6 fucking blocks. Jeez. Well, that's good, Julie. I'm glad he's home. Glad he's making progress. Progress is the right direction. So prayers and well wishes to him as always. I'll have to pay better attention to his page if he comes back on. I want to catch that stream. Well, a lot of the tracks here are purpose built. One of them's in a warehouse. Another one out here is in a building, but it's like in, yeah, I guess it's basically the parking garage space underneath a building that got converted into a go-kart track. The other one's at Fun Center, so it's purpose built. And like I said, the big one is over at the raceway, and that's in, like, it's its own place. But yeah, there's a parking lot there, obviously, but that one's dope. They run specials sometimes where you can get like race packs and it's like half off. I need to get that next time. Get on that. Oh man. What did I say? When it rains, it pours. All right, David. Glad you were able to join us tonight. And everybody, make sure, if you haven't already done so, like the video, like the one up on top of the chat window over here. Leave a comment. So if you want to get in on the sloppy seconds that I'm about to give away here in a moment, you'll be in it. Take a few, leave a witty comment, and again, don't forget to like all this shit. And click that like button. I apologize for the commercial that you're going to be forced to watch when you do. But hey. Welcome to YouTube. But let's see what we wound up getting. Let's go over here to the desk cam, trackball cam. Get our goal fam. Bam-a-lam. Face this towards you guys so you can see what it comes out to. Put a clean boat on there. Fire it up. Hello. Here, let me do it a little closer. All right. Let's see what we wind up getting. All them little flowery pieces out of there. Grand total of 0.077 grams of gold. Not too shabby for a mug's worth of unsearched-ish. I don't know if they search it. Whatever, it's what they send me. Now I just gotta find some dirt to put it in. Take some of this hot dirt straight out of the fire. It's gonna melt my cup. And you know what? Normal pay dirt is never enough. It's never good enough. So, go look at the gem box. And yes, the gem box. And I think we're going to throw a couple pieces of ocean pitcher stone. A little funky agate. And a ruby. Those are always fun to find, right? Little rubies. Chips and the ruby. So keep an eye out for those. We're going to throw those in the pay dirt. And we're going to take this gold, throw it in the pay dirt, turn the scale off so we don't kill the battery. I mean, it's rechargeable. I guess I could just plug it in right now. Not worry about it. Good jackass. But we're not going to do that. That just makes too much sense. And there you go. Now I do apologize. The dirt is a little bit wet and it's also warm. It probably won't still be warm by the time it gets to you, but I have it in front of the heater because I'm trying to dry it out. But this is the only pay dirt that I have right now that doesn't have other stuff in it. So now that I'm done making excuses for myself, all right. It'll still be wet, but if it's a frozen block, you just have to thaw it out. Don't put this in your microwave. This is a Mylar bag. It'll go pop, fizzle, pop, and start smelling kind of funky. Now, I'm finding that I have all these little mini sluices and stuff. There, you get to look at me for a bit. What's going on, everybody? How's it going, Big Daddy? So I'm finding all these little sluices all over the damn place. I got a B stock sluice. Micro sluice. Works just fine. Perfect. It's just the ridges up on top are a little low-boyed. I'm going to throw that in for this week as well. So not only are we going to do some sloppy seconds, a little micro sluice to go along with those sloppy seconds so you have something to run it down and clean it out. How about that for a giveaway this week? You guys like that? If not, I mean, I can not do that if you guys are offended that I've thrown more shit into there. I don't know if you were just hoping for normal basic pay dirt without any kind of gemstones or anything in it. Rubies and shit. Who the fuck throws rubies in their free pay dirt? That guy is crazy. But only because I can't find my lighter. Fuck. Oh, here it is. Crisis averted. Fucking A. All right, so as I was saying, what I was getting at, make sure you left your comment up on top at the site, at the page, do the thing. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. If you left this stream halfway through and you're like, fuck that guy. That guy's a jackass. You're missing out too. If you're still here, I thank you. It's like 45 of you guys here. I think we just hit an all-time record. I think we might have had one time there was more people here during the 1,000 subscriber giveaway day. But I love it. I love that more people are tuning in, here to hang out. That's awesome. And again, I want to take a moment to thank you guys for being here and taking your time with me. All right, so let's do this. Let's give away some stuff. What do you guys say? Let's go to the GAW page, hide all these other things, switch over to here, and yes, it already refreshed, but Weezer, you are ineligible this week because you won last week. Sorry, buddy. I really only had the idea to do the sluice giveaway a few minutes ago when I'm looking at this box full of micro sluices that I got. I'm thinking, I got nothing I can do with these things. Let's give them away. I mean, some of them I'm obviously using for my toolboxes, but these bee stalker ones, not so much. Now, there's 37 comments. I don't know if you guys are tuned in here with me. There's 37 comments that we've selected here. But I see 44 people. So I want to give you guys a couple more moments to get your comments on that page. Click the link at the top of the chat. Because I want everybody to have an opportunity to get a little bit of my sloppy seconds. Yeah, I got to start giving stuff away, man, because I don't have space to store all this stuff that I don't have uses for, you know? Like, I have some uses for some of these micro sluices. Kind of like how that rolled. But overall, like, the bee stock ones, I'm not going to resell those unless I sell it in a sort of combo or something. But, yeah, I mean, if I can spread the love around, then let's do it. I'll try to do that more, you know. Where I can and get away with it, I will definitely. You know, sometimes when I place orders with Prospector's Dream, I order like 10 of something, he throws something in the box. If I don't need it, you know, least I can do is pass it along. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Let's do this wheel spinning one more time. Still only 37 comments. Maybe somebody took their comment away. They took their ball and left. Whatevs. Whatevs, Kevs. Not to any specific Kev, if there's any Kevs here tonight. Don't mean you. It just rhyme. We're going to filter duplicates out. Get those comments one more time. 37 is the number, and the number is 37. Let's roll this wheel and see who gets some sloppy seconds. Banshee Mining, congratulations, Julie. You are this week's winner. So excited to represent you at the show. This is going to be epic. Hell yes. I agree. I think it's going to be awesome. And again, I thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your display there. Much appreciated to you for that and everything you do for this channel. Long time patron and supporter, and I thank you. And cool. Hope you enjoy. I know you probably got a few pocket sluices already. Maybe give this one away at the show to a little kid who needs some, you know, or maybe a sad dad who isn't allowed to buy any gear. Throw it at him and make his day, or do with it whatever you wish. But I'll send that out to you. I got your address. I don't need I don't need you to type it here or email me. But congratulations. And yeah, that's what we got, my dudes and dudettes. You know what? If you're gonna do that, I have another one that I'll send along with it, and you'll have a couple people's day that you can spin around. Yeah, I like that idea. Well, 406, then you just got to show up at the right gold show, and maybe somebody will be kind enough to bless you with one. Ask your mom and dad if they'll take you to a gold show. I feel like a little kid sometimes, out at the river, down on my knees, digging a hole in the ground, like, what are you doing? If there wasn't the goal of finding gold, people would think we're crazy because we're digging holes at the river, just digging holes at the river. One of those crazy peoples. But damn it, we're looking for gold, so it's all good. If you wind up out of the river this weekend, good luck to you. If you wind up out of the gold show this weekend, good luck to you. Hope you can find some good deals on some good equipment. Get yourself some pay dirt. Sign up with your local clubs, or check it out. There's definitely awesome resources at any of these gold shows. So I highly encourage you, if you find that there's one in your area, it is usually worth going to. So try to get out to one if you can, and have a great time. Meet some people, and yeah, there you go. Otherwise, hey Larson, thank you, much appreciated. Always dig hanging in the shed. Well, me too. I have a good time out here. I appreciate you. But that's all for me, everybody. I'm going to sign out here and go find some pizza that I can hunt down. And I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you here Sunday morning for our pay dirt review. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but we'll take it as we go and play it by ear, and try to find us some shiny. So peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend and an awesome week, and we'll see you next time.